even told me that she said, like, because I don't want my child to have different fathers.
Shakib has really shown maturity. Most of the people who are doing reviews on the season 3, most of them fall in love with Shakib. Of course, especially how he handled Diamond, and of course how he was so composed. Like, dude, if you want somebody who's patient, that is Shakib for you. I love the way he just handled himself with grace. And when he went to ask Diamond, when he was with Zari the second time, about the surrogacy, or Zari wanting to have a baby with Diamond, the third born, I like the fact that, yeah, he called his wife there, but he was still showing Diamond, bruh, I'm not about to embarrass my wife. I just want to get to the root of this. I want this issue to be done with. You know what I'm saying? And I like the fact that he still was able to hold Zari's hand and still show Zari, baby, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I just want some sort of clarity. So what happened is, for those who still haven't watched the entire season or are still keeping up, Diamond Platnumz and Shakib had a conversation. First of all, let's read the reviews that Shakib is getting online. Somebody say, the most behaved, collected, calm, and composed man on the show. His level of maturity is unmatched. He isn't showing off, not forcing accent, just being himself. He hasn't really represented Uganda very well. Shakib is much calm with high level of maturity. I love how he expressed himself on the show. What a man Shakib is. And of course, Shakib reposted this. He says, and I quote, if only all men would have been like Shakib, that guy have respect for women. I stand. The way that guy was handling himself or holding himself, I've never seen this side of Shakib, to be honest. This is some growth. For example, look at this video, y'all.
You have someone.
Yeah.
You love the person you're with.
Yeah.
And you came here to carry another man's baby.
No.
You came to this surrogacy with another man in a relationship with another man.
You're being hard.
You're being hard on us. Keep take it easy.
You're confusing these people, bro.
Only, of course, this lady have a boyfriend, but also was trying to be of something, meaning they weren't trying to be intimate for this lady to get pregnant. And of course, Shakib called the BS for what it was. So the next clip that I'm going to play to y'all was how Shakib called out Diamond Platnumz to go and discuss about his own surrogacy with Zari. That clip was hilarious, you guys. Oh my goodness. It's how calm and collective Shakib is. I mean, the level of maturity is high. You could tell Diamond almost sued in his panties. I like the way he called him out straight and is like, bro, can we have a conversation? You know what I'm saying? Let's just finish this thing here once and for all. Because despite Shakib having a conversation with Diamond and Shakib asking Diamond, yo, bro, I don't want you to disrespect me or say anything to disrespect my wife again. They gave each other word as a man. Like, I remember Shakib saying, man for man, please kindly don't say anything or do something to disrespect me and my wife. And Diamond say yes. And immediately Shakib turned around, Diamond talk smack behind Shakib's back. So Shakib wanted to talk about that again. Let's listen to this.
I want to put all these messages, surrogate stories to an end.
Apparently, when Shakib went to see Diamond, Diamond said that he was not the one who came up with the story of surrogacy. It was Zari who suggested it. And Diamond said that he have a text that he sent Zari that can prove that it was Zari who started this story and not him. And Shakib went as far as to tell Diamond, I want to finish this story once and for all. Can I call Zari so that we can get to the root of this? And I think Shakib handled it pretty good, even though Zari girl. Anyway, let's continue. I was thinking, maybe ZARI played a part in this story of surrogacy. Maybe ZARI was in a relationship and it was still new. She wasn't sure if she will marry Shakib. And, she had an option because she wanted another baby. She had an option of giving birth to Diamond. But Diamond was in a good relationship with Zuchu. That is what is making everything messy here, you guys. When all that thing was happening, Diamond was in a relationship. So if indeed ZARI asked Diamond or they talked about it, it's shady, y'all. It's shady. Of course, let me add something. Do you see the body language of Shakib? Like, I love the way Shakib handled ZARI, like, with respect. Like, this is my wife. You ain't gonna play him anyhow. I'm just here to clarify. I'm not here to argue about anybody. I want everything to be clear, which I think even if ZARI was in the same shoe, she would want some sort of clarity. You know what I'm saying? And that is what Shakib wanted, and I like the way he handled it. And of course, the way he makes sure to hold ZARI's hand to remind Diamond, this is my wife, okay? This is mine.
And I asked him what he said, that he wanted to have another baby. Wait a minute, did you know that we were together by that time?
So Shakib, go ahead and tell ZARI, I want us to talk about the surrogacy thing. I still feel uncomfortable. I want to know who said that, because when that story came out, we were in a relationship. So Diamond Platinums, I asked him and he told me that he did not start the story, that you were the one who initiated and wanted to have a baby with him, a baby girl to be specific. And Shakib also went ahead and said that he doesn't want to make anyone look bad. He just wants some sort of clarity to know how.
I knew that. I knew that.
You seriously bringing up that conversation? Me.
Okay, ZARI was in a shock, confusion. Maybe she didn't expect this, but ZARI got a little bit uneasy because she's like, why are you bringing up something that happened years ago? Like, it's in the past. Like, you don't need his word to prove that it happened or did not happen. My word, at the end of the day, it's what holds weight here, because I'm your wife, okay? But I understand where Shakib is coming from, because ZARI, Shakib love you, but Shakib want to know the truth, okay? He doesn't want to have doubts. He wants you to go in Tanzania without him and for him to know that you're not doing anything weird. You know what I'm saying? If you go and look at the clip, ZARI wasn't allowing Diamond to explain himself. Diamond was trying to say, Mama T, this is what happened. Mama T was like, bro, you guys must listen to me. Shakib was trying to explain why he made this happen, because he wanted some sort of clarity. He wanted to remove that doubt off of his head. But ZARI wasn't here for this. ZARI was like, you guys must hear what I have to say over here, okay? Diamond Platinums is the one who said it, and that is my truth, and that is what I'm going with. No matter how hard Diamond tried to explain himself, ZARI kept on cutting Diamond with Swahili to make sure that people on the table are not listening, because there's no Swahili speaker there. Only Diamond Platinums is speaking Kiswahili, and that is what is making ZARI guilty in my verdict. But again, I say I don't blame her, because maybe she was not sure. Continued to deny. I never said it. Diamond Platinum is the one who said it. She never denied the fact that the conversation happened. Okay? But according to her, she's saying she's not the one who brought up the conversation. It was Diamond Platinums who wanted another baby. According to her account, she said that Diamond asked her, are you planning to have a baby with this man? And ZARI was making sure to say that in Swahili to lose Shakib and the rest of the table a little bit, because the rest of the table, the Swankies and the Nadias and Fantana, they were there like, bro, we want to hear some tea, like in 3D. We want to know what's going on, okay? Who did what and who did not do what. Diamond is trying to explain himself. And if you hear Zari kept on cutting Diamond. I wish I can play the entire video, but I'm trying to finesse some of these clips in here. Diamond kept on saying, let me talk. Let me speak. Zari, every time he speaks, she's speaking nothing, but she's making sure that she had in Swahili was there. That is more like giving Diamond code, bro. Stop it. You are going to ban, oh, Chineke. You are going to ban. That is screaming guilty, guilty, guilty in my book. Zari did not act alone in this conversation. Diamond was also in a relationship with Zuchu, and he knew he had no business discussing wanting to have a baby with Zari. Even if Zari is the one who brought it up, why did Diamond entertain the idea?
From that for I have a baby with you.
So Zari kept on going on and on and on and on. Zari tried to say, it's your word against mine. At this point, the only person who will think what they want to think is Shakib, because he's the one who is trying to look for truth. But unfortunately, my own husband doesn't trust me. Like Zari was trying to play this victim card that us women know how to play very well. Only her guilt was so huge, she couldn't even play the victim card so well. But Diamond Platnumz kept on assuring Shakib, bro, I'm telling you the truth. I have no reason to lie. I have nothing to lose. As Diamond Platnumz, he knew very well, even if story came out that he's the one who said it, he ain't gonna have a problem with Zuchu because he knows how to handle Zuchu. Zari is the one who felt like she has something to lose, and that's why she was holding back, my opinion. And Zari agreed to listen to Diamond Platnumz's point, but she wasn't letting Diamond speak past 10 seconds. Diamond will try to remember the exact day, will try to say exactly how things started, but Zari kept on cutting him off. Diamond said, you said it. Zari said, no, I did not say it. You are the one who said it. So they kept on going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It reached a point where Shakib himself started feeling like, okay, what is going on? Like, what is not happening? I just want to know the truth. It's not that deep. Me and my wife is already past that stage, but for me to move forward, wholeheartedly, with my head on my shoulders, I want to know exactly who said what and who did not say what. Diamond went ahead and say that Zari is the one who said it, but he kind of made an excuse for Zari by saying maybe when Zari said that, the relationship was still new, which it was, and she was not sure if the relationship would last. So that's why she was comfortable into saying something like that. So Diamond feel like if Zari was in this position that she's in right now in her marriage, she wouldn't have made those remarks. And for some reason, Shakib happened to have agreed with Diamond Platnumz. I must also commend Shakib for his patience. Like, that dude was just there with patience. If it was me, I think at some point I would have just walked out. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, it's hearsay, nearsay, or you say this, or it wasn't me. But even if one of you said it, why did the other one entertain it? I feel like both of them were guilty at this point. But who started?
She told me that she said, because I don't want my child to have different fathers.
Diamond goes ahead to say that Zari told him the real reason why he wanted Diamond to be the father of his child is because Zari did not want his children to have different fathers. Okay? She wanted Tifa and Nilan, and she just basically wanted all of her children to only have two fathers. That is the reason that Diamond Platnumz is giving. I kind of want to bite into that, but also I'm looking at Diamond like, bro, and you agreed, knowing fully well that you are also in a relationship. At that point, I'm just looking at Diamond and wondering, like, Diamond seemingly never loved Zuchu, and he doesn't love Zuchu at all. Because if he could sit down and have this plan made, and him being cool with impregnating his ex again, I feel like he never did. Diamond never loved Zuchu at all. And that is so sad because this dude wasted Zuchu's years. She feel like Diamond is playing games. She feel like Diamond is lying for a storyline. She feel like Diamond is just making up the entire thing. Judging based on her body language and how she was speaking and how she was trying to defend herself. Even in the comment section where this video was posted, you could hear people screaming, yo, I'm Team ZARI for life, but baby girl, just admit it. You said it, or Diamond said it, and you entertained it. Or you said it and Diamond entertained it. So both of you were in a relationship, meaning both of you were guilty and both of you were wrong to even think about something like that. Okay? And Shakib went ahead to shake Diamond's hand and to tell Diamond, bro, I got what I wanted to hear and I'm good. I don't want this conversation again. And for you guys to know that Diamond is petty, if you go on his Insta story, just go on Diamond Platnumz's Insta story right now. That dude is posting everything shady about ZARI. He's posting everything shady about ZARI. And it's so sad that just a few days ago, ZARI's children were in Diamond Platnumz. So in the end, Diamond went ahead and say, he know what he said is the truth. He never lied on ZARI, and he have the truth and he have the evidence still. Knowing Diamond Platnumz, he can use the evidence that he have just to spite ZARI. Diamond don't forgive. Diamond don't forgive. He doesn't like losing. He always like to stay on top. And that's why I said that Diamond will use his last ammunitions if he think that he's losing. And that has been his game all along. If he think he's losing, he will play dirty, basically. That's why if I was ZARI, I will just come clean and tell my husband, I don't want this to make it to the television because I don't want to be embarrassed, but this and this and this and this is what happened. Anyway, keep it classy. See you on my next one. Bye-bye.